Here's your Storm Tracker weather forecast with Chief Forecaster Bob McGuire.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And hope everybody's having a very nice Christmas Eve. I tell you what, it's just almost here. Christmas is a few hours away. We're going to show you a nice picture from Lloyd to Houston. Tillery says Merry Christmas. I'm not sure what mountain range that is. Could be maybe the Beartooth, possibly even the Crazies, but still just a gorgeous setting. Look at that, huh? Doesn't it? Looks like something right out of Courier and Ives. But nice shot. Thanks, Floyd. Here's a live camera now shot from Whitefish. This is explorewhitefish.com. You can see the mountain up there. That's where they're skiing up there, nighttime skiing. Yeah, they got enough snow up. They had some snow there today. You can see the streets a little wet. They had a little snow up on the mountains. Some of the cars still had a little snow on some of the rooftops there, but nice shot there. Well, here's the way things are shaping up in Billings. This is the towers, Sacrifice Cliff, you can see there. Currently, our temperature is 31 degrees. We have partly cloudy skies. North wind at about 7 miles per hour. Gives you a wind chill factor that feels like 24 degrees out there. Yeah, that's not bad. Meanwhile, you'll notice our high temp today, 39 degrees. Your normal high this time here is 35, so we'll actually beat that. The record 56, set back in 1936. The record low is a very chilly 32 below zero back in 1983. And when it comes to precipitation, nothing new to add to our totals today. Are you kidding? We had a gorgeous blue sky all day out there today. Now you'll notice here we're at 0.14 of an inch for the month. Need to be at 0.39 to be caught up to average for the month, but we're still way ahead of normal for the year at 1910. Only need to be at 1355. That's where our average is from year to date from January 1st to today. And so yeah, we're way ahead of that average as well. Around the rest of the state, our current temps 20s and 30s. No matter where you look, you see 31 at Billings, 34 over at Livingston right now. Look at the 20s back here in northeastern Montana. Even northern Wyoming, we're 40 degrees over at Worland now. Our reported highs today, though, everybody got here into the 20s and 30s. Billings topped out at 39. You see 28 over Miles City, 27 over Glendive. In the far west, temps there actually got into the 30s there, but your hot spot, that was down here in northern Wyoming into the 40s. 48 at Cody today, Sheridan 47. It was 47 also over at the Worland. At the high temperature over to Livingston, 43 degrees today. That was a hot spot in our neck of the woods. Meanwhile, as we move on, let me show you. We still have this to deal with tonight. This is a winter weather advisory until 10 p.m. tonight. 1 to 3 inches of snow in the southwestern corner of the state. Maybe 3 to 10 inches of snow up in the higher elevations. Goes for Beaverhead, Madison, Gallatin, and Jefferson County over there by Butte. So that's what we're looking at. Meanwhile, a little farther to the north, we still have a dense fog advisory. Not for just dense fog, but also some little freezing rain, a little scattered snow showers kind of linger in that area, and that stays with us until about 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. In the meantime, here's what's happening on the Doppler radar. You can see the scattered snow showers kind of moving their way into north central Montana, following the jet stream. And so far, most of these guys continue to go around the Billings area. Got some snow showers here in the Beartooth, and it looks like they'd like to come our way, but once they do that downsloping thing off the mountains, it actually heats up the air there and literally evaporates the snow before it gets into the Billings area. So here's the big story. It's a big upper level trough covering much of the western half of the country. Heavier showers and thunderstorms continue to move into Phoenix tonight. Snow up around Flagstaff. You'll get more snow in Flagstaff, Arizona than we'll get here in the Billings area. Meanwhile, you'll notice that whole thing. We have an upper level disturbance here in the Great Basin area. That's going to follow the jet stream and push its way in towards eastern Montana. Let's take a look at it at the surface. There's this low pressure cell, and it continues to sling a lot of moisture up our way. Low pressure cell here grabs some of that moisture and starts pushing it in towards south central Montana tomorrow morning. But then I think most of the snow will continue to slide into the southeast corner of the state, like right there. Billings may catch a little bit, but it's just going to be a few flurries. And then later on, we might see some scattered flurries come off the Beartooth late in the night on Wednesday night. But by Thursday, the whole thing's out of here. Look for sunny skies moving in, and the weather's starting to warm up a little bit. So here's what you're going to see tonight as far as precipitation. Snowfall amounts going to be very light, maybe 1 to 2 inches over at Butte and Dillon. Back across here, everywhere else, looking at teens and 20s in the west, teens and 20s back here in eastern Montana with partly cloudy skies. Maybe 28 at Billings, 21 at Miles City, 18 at Sydney. Then for tomorrow, we're back up into the 30s and 40s. Maybe a slight chance for some flurries out in the far west, 20s out there as well. But for Billings tonight, 28 with a chance for some flurries after 3 a.m. Next 7 days, 40s all the way through. Look at that. Plenty of sunshine this weekend as well. Let's go back to Jay.